guys, how's it going? My name is Cindy Sijin, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you today. I decided to take like a different, not take a different, but like maybe try a different kind of video just to see how it goes, see if I like it, see if you guys like it for those couple viewers that I have. And maybe bring in, new people. Maybe I have something to share. But today I really wanted to emphasize on how to draw heads / faces, just because I'm in the process of learning and I like the technique that I'm using. I just needed more practice, and I figured, okay, if I need more practice, you guys maybe need more practice. And my dogs are barking now. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to actually go step by step and showing the process that I know to make a face. This process is not my own. I did not make this process up. I was taught by my professor recently. Like, I still have this professor, like I'm still taking his class. It's a life drawing class, so that means we're drawing from, real life humans. We have models that come into our classroom, nude models, and we draw from them. We draw them. But first you gotta, you gotta take in the structure inside the person that you're trying to draw, or the animal, whatever it is. So it's really good to know, since we're working on faces today, it's really good to know what the face is made up of and what what shapes it and whatnot. This is a very simple sketch I did really quick, like 2 minutes ago, of a skull. You need to know the basic, anatomy of a skull. Things here like the little temple on the skin. Like if a guy was bald, you would definitely see that little little indent of where the two temples would go, and that's definitely something that you want to draw in, because it'll emphasize your shading and lighting as well too when we get to that point eventually. You also want to know where the eyes are placed. The eyes are the center of the head, so if we were to divide this in half, the eyes would lay right at the center of the skull. And right underneath is going to be the nose. The cavity for the nose is heart-shaped. So it's literally shaped, I don't know if you can see that. It's literally shaped like a heart. Like that. And then of course right underneath is the barrel of the mouth. And here is where all the teeth are and whatnot. Here are cheekbones. So your head literally does that whole kind of shape. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I kind of made the whole indentation out here that it does extrude out a little bit, and then it comes right back in, and it fills in here at the top, your first layer of teeth. So this part up here is your maxilla, and this part under here, all this here, is your mandible. All that there. And your mandible connects the bottom portion of your teeth, so the bottom layer. So the mandible is the one that you can move up and down. Your maxilla stays in place. So knowing the basics of the skull, how it works, you'll understand where skin's gonna flake over and stuff. Like, oh, my cheekbones are here, oh, this is going that way. You'll understand it more. So I would encourage you to Google skulls and draw them a couple times. Get used to drawing them, and then maybe, take, your cousin, your mom, your dad, and actually draw, look at them and try to figure out if you can draw their skull first. Place things here and there. I wish I had a bit more to show you. You need to, actually have something in front of you. And I don't have a person to show you either. But honestly, just look at someone, even yourself, and try drawing what your skull would look like. Use circles and stuff. So let me see if I can zoom this out. So you want to start off with a circle, and then kind of bring this down a little, and then bring these out lower, and then end off like that. And then from there, you divide this like so. You make a cross. Your eyes will go here, nose here, and then cheekbone. Very simple, very simple. And then here comes your mandible, and this will connect there, and you're basically done. So that's how you make a roughy skull. Now I wanted to get into how exactly to start drawing faces. Let me get this closer. Okay, so I have a few boxes laid out. I don't know how many I'll use, but I wanted to go step by step in showing you how exactly we're going to build up this face. So first of all, in your first box, you want to cut this box in half. Now I've stopped using this method, but it'll help you out in figuring out where things go in the beginning, so I recommend starting off with boxes. Start off with these boxes, and then from here you want to cut this box in thirds this way. So cut that box in thirds. And that's basically how we're going to start off. Okay? So you're going to cut it in half here, and you're going to cut it in thirds here. Okay. So from this point, we're going to draw like an oval. Come in here. But then it's going to taper off a bit. It's going to get thinner right here. And that is the shape of your head, or of the generic head. You know, there's different shapes. There's like round, square, etc., etc. We're going to do a generic head, okay? All right. So that is step 2. And from here, we're going to do a little bit more cutting. So at this point, you're going to cut these 2 boxes here in half. And this line is where your eyes will sit. So your eyes will sit right about here. And what I was told is it depends on the face you're looking at. Sometimes the eye can be right above the line, sometimes right below the line. But for generic faces, they're usually on the line. Okay? For the nose, we're going to make greater than and less than signs. After you make your little things, we're going to divide this half of the face in thirds also. I'm going to do it on this side though. So I'm going to make it very simple so you can actually see more. Greater than and less than. We're going to cut this portion in thirds. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So your nose is going to sit right on top of this one. So your nose will come down. And it's going to sit right there. That's where your nose will be. And your mouth is generally supposed to sit on this third one down here. I feel like it's lower. I think it's too low, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit. So, basic shape of your mouth. Start off with the smushed M. So basically like this. And then right on top, another M. And at the bottom lip, you're going to make a smushed W. So, kind of like that. And that's the basic shape of your mouth, or lips. And generally, the top lip is always darker than your bottom lip. So how you transfer it here, you're going to make your smushed M here on the line. And you're going to make another smushed M right on top of it. And you're going to make your smushed W right below it. And that's the start of the face. And that's generally how you begin to structure. And in eyes, I was told to start off with the basic almond shape, so basically an almond. And then you have your iris and your pupil right in the middle. So that's the basic eye shape. All eye shapes vary. You have to look at your model to see what shape you have. So from here, I'm actually going to erase the last 2 boxes because that took shorter than I thought. And I'm going to create a whole entire face. Now that you know where... Oh, another one thing too. Your ears start right where your eye line is, and then right where your nose line is. So right there. You always forget ears. Don't forget ears. Ears are very important. So, with that, I am going to create a face right here using the technique that I just showed you. There we go. using, too far. Using the technique I just showed you. Let's zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to speed this portion up. I will be right back to explain. And that's basically how you draw a face. Yeah, I totally just forgot to like tell you guys how exactly to get the line of the eyebrows, which you just do the greater and less than, and then that top one just leads you over and it'll connect to your nose. So like that. It'll connect like that basically, and then, you know, your eyelids go here. And then, you know, sometimes, normally, your eyelid covers part of your eye. And then, you know, all this is hollow here because this is where your eye, what are those things called, like the on the skull, the little, I can't remember, the orbit. That's where your orbit sits. Like the eye holes. Your eye holes are in here, so it kind of like sinks in. And your eyeball swims in there. So yeah, that's pretty much. And then don't forget that this bottom portion here is darker usually, and then your little chin, or sometimes it'll be a butt chin. There's also this little triangle here. One half is always darker than the other. It's just the way the light hits it. Your ears, of course. And then also I added where cheekbones will be. And I only guesstimate that because, you know, this is where your blush will go. That's where blush goes. And, you know, just basically follow the shape of a skull. Keep practicing that skull, and you will know exactly where things are supposed to go. And your hairline always depends on the person you're sketching, or where you want it to be. Like, some hair can be down here, some hair is usually up here. It all, you know, depends on the person, how big their forehead is, pretty much. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm sorry I messed up a little bit and didn't show you guys like proper, like I forgot to totally tell you about the eyebrows. I totally forgot to tell you about like the little thing here and the little chin, but hopefully I went back and got it for you guys. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys, I keep saying I'm very sorry that I keep saying If you guys have any more questions, or if you wanted me to go more in depth, or did you want me to try this video once more, did you, like, tell me what you want to know in terms of the face. So just tell me what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments down below, you know, questions down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy what you're seeing, like my channel things, and maybe you like possibly want to see more tutorials, please let me know in the comments if you want to see more tutorials. If you want to learn something else that I possibly know, I'll let you guys know if I know it, and I'll try teaching you to the best of my ability. If you want to keep up with videos, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. It tells me what you guys really like, that you guys are enjoying my channel, and I can continue creating videos. I'm trying to get this new schedule down for myself now that things are starting to like cool off with work and school. Not really, but like I said in previous videos, now life has been a bit hectic. I'm trying to get back into a routine. This is my first official time getting into the routine, though I did start it a bit late. I wanted it to start it earlier, but it is what it is. So yeah, do all the above, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye guys!